Well guys, today's review will be on the 2018 to 2020 show from Netflix and DreamWorks Animation Television, and that one is Harvey Street Kids, aka Harvey Girls Forever. 14 years ago DreamWorks Animation purchased Classic Media. DreamWorks is known for making their animated film franchises, that includes Shrek, Madagascar, Kung Fu Panda, How to Train Your Dragon, The Croods, Turbo, and Trolls. Anyways, onto the show. This show is currently streamed on Netflix. First, let's talk about the characters. Number 1, Audrey Smith. Audrey is a cute and energetic tomboy. She acts tough and loves doing boyish activities, like Parker, but she also enjoys doing girly stuff as well, such as playing with the Hornicorns. She is also very impatient and short-tempered. She is the brawn, but the childish one in the Harvey Girls group. She refers to herself as the protector of Harvey Street. She believes in listening to her guts, taking action immediately and massively. She has a firm sense of what's right and wrong, and defends her friends in street, and tries to do what's right at any cost. However, this often leads to trouble as she doesn't think before she does. Audrey has a tendency of inventing things such as trampolines, catapults, and a cotton candy machine. She is able to make her small pigtail into a fist. She could also rip off her pigtails and it would grow back to the same length and style. She is also able to use animal abilities. She also can strap herself to bombs. Audrey's a tough shot, literally, but she can get more tempered sometimes, from parkering in many episodes such as The Secret Strife of Pets to being like Radar the Dutiful private detective to solve the mystery of the missing Crush for You robots. Number 2, Dot is a lot more serious than her friends Audrey and Lotta, as she is very cautious about many things. She is the leader of the Harvey Girls group and refers to herself as the CEO of Harvey Street Enterprises. She loves precision, hence why she puts perfectly circular dots on everything she wears. She attempts to prepare for anything that comes up in order to handle every situation perfectly. She is also very DIY, designing her own clothes, building her own remote control helicopter, to making her own brand of gummy worms. Dot can go overboard in chasing down her ambitious dreams, but she is still a great friend to Audrey and Lotta. Dot is known to be a genius when it comes to science, especially robotics. Dot is also a fashion expert, as she has always won an award for having the best hair. She also makes recruited mentions, like stopping Earth's rotation on its axis, and making the Blue Geese have a firework and rough house couch destruction. Number 3, Lotta used to be called Little Lotta because she was the tiniest kid on the block, even tinier than Tiny, who back then was called Tiny-ish. This was until she hit a growth spurt. Lotta has a kind and caring personality, especially towards close friends and animals. She can also be frightened very easily. She takes friendship seriously and will do anything to keep her relationships stable. She likes befriending others as well. She refers to herself as the best snuggler and cuddler of Harvey Street. Lotta sees the beauty in everything and everyone, which causes people to take advantage of her sometimes. She is also for any cute animal, as she describes herself as friends with all animals, who usually come to her when she needs help. However, the only exception is raccoons. She has a horde of pet rabbits. When she goes into a fit of rage, she hulks out. In that moment, her voice can also become deeper and raspier. Lotta has been shown to be incredibly strong and, despite her size, swift and nimble on her feet. Number 4, Tiny. Tiny is the cutest characters in this show. Number 5, Lucretia. She is the Harvey Girls' biggest fan. She is very eccentric and level-headed, but somehow optimistic and overly enthusiastic. She also speaks with a slight lisp. Sometimes, she can be a bit obsessive with the Harvey Girls and doesn't give them much privacy. For example, she watches Dot while she sleeps. Number 6, Melvin. Melvin is the self-proclaimed leader of the Bloogie Boys. He is Audrey's on-off rival. Their rivalry begins when Melvin called her a butt sandwich in the past, due to Audrey literally sitting on his sandwich. Melvin will do almost anything just to mess with Audrey, like messing up Hornicorn toys by drawing mustaches with his crayons. Due to his love of pranks and gross things, this rivalry extends to Lotta and Dot, as he often causes mayhem. Number 7, Bobby the Elder. He is the wisest yet scheming and unjust, as shown in Bobby of Influence. Of all the kids on Harvey Street, despite being called the elder, he is only a year older than the rest of the kids on Harvey Street, and he also has the same name as Bobby from The Loud House and The Casagrandes. Two of my favorite Nickelodeon shows next to SpongeBob SquarePants. One more thing about Bobby the Elder, he reminds me of Lincoln Loud from The Loud House. I bet if you ask me why, well, it's because Bobby has a white hair just like what Lincoln does. And number 8, Zoelisha Bertha/Zoe. Well, she's the only character I hate from this show. Anyways, let's talk about her. Zoe is Audrey's older sister and apparent rival and leader of the Fighting Bananas cheer squad. After they were banned from every boba tea shop they used to frequent, Zoe, Maria, and Stu devised a plan to steal the hand of the statue of the founder, Harvey E. Harveston, while wearing a huge banana-like costume to distract the Harvey kids, so they can paint the park, the climbing tree, and the Harvey Girls Trailer Clubhouse, making all of them theirs by park law. Audrey angrily knew that it could only be her sister, none reckoning the taste being bananas, while both Dot and Lotto were shocked as they had no idea that Audrey even had a sister. Anyways, what do I rate about this show? 10 out of 10. Fantastic show from DreamWorks. Well guys, this concludes my Harvey Girls Forever review. See you all later for my next TV show review.